my channel. Today we'll be making okra and egusi soup together in the same pot. And you know, yeah, this is one of the very few ways I'm able to eat egusi, you know. So I will show you how to make okra and egusi together in the same pot. You know, instead of having okra soup separately and egusi soup separately and mixing it in the same plate, you could just make them in the same pot. Okay, so I'll just introduce you to the ingredients. So here I have okra, cow skin or Ponmo, Osiza leaf. I'll be using stockfish and some Scotch Bonnet pepper. This is Osiza seed, crayfish, dry fish, egusi. We have intestine. This is beef towel and goat's meat, oil, ice fish, seasoning cubes, and red onions. Okay, so in the pots here I have red onions, blended pepper, some seasoning cubes, and salt. So I'll just allow that to cook. I'll just cover it and allow it to cook for about 7 to 8 minutes. Then back here to my prepping, I'll just chop the okra. Now you can cut it to whatever size you want. I don't like to chew on okra, large chunks of okra, so I'll just try to cut them as tiny as possible. But I'll just try to make it not too tiny so it can still be visible in the soup. So I went back to check on my meat. It's been cooking for about 8 minutes and it's not totally done, but then I'll just continue the cooking process. So I added Ponmo to the meat and also the stockfish. Everything has been properly washed and cleaned. I'm also adding my ice fish at this stage. Then I added the crayfish. I blended the crayfish, then added it back in the pot. Then the ground Osiza seed. I just used my blender to achieve that. Then I'll be adding palm oil to at this stage. Then I'll add some water. That's the water I'll be using in cooking the soup. I'll just give that a good stir so that the ingredients can get really incorporated in all the meat. And I just covered and allowed to cook. So back here, this was like about after 5 minutes I came back and my fish was ready. So I'll just take out the ice fish so that it doesn't crumble in the soup. ice fish is out, I'll continue my cooking. So I added more seasoning cubes, small seasoning, Then at this stage now, I'll sprinkle the egusi. I'm sprinkling because I don't want the egusi lumps in my soup. What I want is like a dropping consistency, so I don't want lumpy egusi in this recipe. This is why I'm sprinkling the egusi in the soup. This has been cooking for a while. Now the egusi looks like it's ready. You can see that. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I want a dropping consistency, no lumpy egusi in this particular recipe. So the egusi is ready. So add the dry fish at this stage, so that when the soup is ready, we'll still be seeing the dry fish in the soup. Okay, so back here I have my Osiza leaf. I just prepped the Osiza leaf. And that is done. Back to my pot of soup. It's already looking amazing. So it's time to add the okra. Now you don't want the okra to cook for too long. That's why I'm adding it at this stage. So this is like the finishing stage. I'll add the okra, the Osiza leaf, and I'll put the ice fish back in the pot. Then I give that a good stir and allow it to cook for like 3 to 5 minutes, and we're ready to go. So the soup is ready. This looks amazing. And adding egusi to the okra takes this soup to a whole new level, and it has this creamy consistency. You just want to try this. It looks amazing. Know from the comment section if you tried this recipe and what your outcome. And if you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified when we make a new post. Thanks for watching. See you next week.